Okay, I'm going to record for you guys a makeup tutorial on my go-to fall look. I've already primed my face and put my foundation on. I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin in 1.0 mixed with Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in 1.0 as well. I thought the packaging was cool, and the girl at Sephora talked me into buying both of them. She mixes them together like that, so whatever. $80 on foundation out the window. You just want to keep blending it. Make sure you blend it down the neck. Make sure it's all covered. You don't want to look patchy. Not cute. Not cute. And then you take this gooky stuff called concealer. I don't know, it's Makeup Forever full coverage something. Like way too expensive, but you know. Doesn't want to come out of the tube either. So you get a glob of that, and then you dot it under your eyes, and then you blend it. And then once you got the under eyes full coverage AF, you want to take more of that little concealer and put it on your pinky, or wherever you want to put it, and then just wipe it down the middle of your nose. And then you want to make more tribal marks on your forehead. So you go wah, wah, wah. Na sunya saisa baba. Whatever they say. Oh, too much. Okay. This was a great idea. And then you blend it. When you do your nose, just pinch this. Go up your nose. My dog's over there sleeping. And then, once you got all that blended out, take your face powder. I'm using the Airspun loose face powder, aka Bakage. Try not to make a mess of this. And then you take that, and you take your beauty sponge, and you dip. I just got it all over my puppy. He's sleeping. And then you take that, put that there. Put on your nose, on your chin, and your forehead. His poor face. And then you take, where's my, setting powder. This is a Stay Matte Rimmel, whatever it's called. Pat that in there with your e.l.f. packer brush. Set your face. Set your face. That's probably not sanitary, but I don't care. You just keep packing that in. And then, after you've set your whole big fat face, you take your contour powders. This is the Anastasia light to medium contour kit, and you just dip it in all of them because you only live once, right? Just do everything. Make a cute face. Hey, you're not allowed on the couch. This guy. I don't care. And then you do the same to the other. And then once you got your other side done, you want to take your fluffy brush. These are all from Sephora. This one just says powder brush. This one says small contour brush. And then you take your big powder brush and you tap it into all three of those. And then you do your forehead. You don't want to do it too much because you don't want to look muddy, but you just want to do it enough just to give you a little bit of a shadow. Just a little bit of color, just a little bit of color. Know what I mean?
How many launched Air Patrol 1? How many launched Air Patrol 1? You read me. Yeah, listen, do you have a fix on those?
Then it's time for blush. Next, like I said, blush. You take your, I got a little mini NARS guy. Look how little that is. This is in Deep Throat. For real, that's what it's called. Oh, it's backwards. Sorry. And you take this big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. It's called a blush brush. You just okay, back to makeup. Anyway, let me stop embarrassing myself and put some highlighter on. Sephora fan brush, champagne pop. Shout out to Jacqueline Hill, my girl. Literally, like, I'm in freaking love with her. Like, legit. I'm gonna intensify this just a little bit. Let me turn this on. By taking some of my Wet n Wild setting spray. I'm gonna spray my brush with that. Hold on a minute. Okay, so after you spray that, you want to dip it back in the champagne pop. Mine is shattered. Still using it though, because I'm an OG. And then you just So after you get your highlight on, you want to do your hair like Rachel Green. Just kidding. And you want to fill in your eyebrows. I'm going to do them off camera just because it takes me a really long time. So if you want an updated, well, I shouldn't even say updated. If you want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, let me know. Because I do mine just a little backwards. So, yeah. And then after you put your eyebrows on, I just primed my eyelids with the same concealer. Set them. So now we can get into the eyeshadow part. Now, anyway, sorry. You want to take this shade right here. This is the Morphe 350 palette. So you want to take this shade and a little bit of this shade and put that right in the crease. And then once you got all that diffused on both of your eyes, you want to go into more of like an orangey shade, like these two, and then put that right in the crease. And then we were tailing with these two colors, and then after you put that in the crease, you want to take these two colors to deepen it. And then you want to deepen the crease even more by adding this chocolate color right here and a little bit of this chocolate color over here. Tap that brush off and just go right there. And then you take your little brush guide, blend. Can't even tell. Let's try that again. So it's this chocolate shade and this chocolate shade. Anyway, then what we want to do after we get our little cut crease going on, not the greatest, but YOLO, just continuing. We're going to take the 350 All Shimmer Palette and we're going to get it wet. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild setting spray again. You can use whatever you want, water, spit, whatever works for you. Lick it if you want to. And then I'm going to take this color right here. I'm just going to pack my brush up and then just cut it. I'm like, baby, how you doing? Hey, I'm trying to roll with you. Hey, bust a couple more. Let me take you. So after you have that gold shimmery lid going on, you want to go back in here and get the lightest shade. I'm going to re-wet my brush. And then you want to take that palest shade in the shimmer palette and then just right in the center. right in the center, just to give it like that dimension. And then you're gonna take, I like to do matte brow highlights, so I'm just gonna take the matte and go in the lighter shade, and just right up here, ever so slightly. And I also take that, sorry I couldn't find it, I take this color right here and a little bit of that pale shimmer shade and just intensify my highlight and go right into my brow. And then next step is eyeliner.